All right. Good evening, and welcome to Plug Talk. We got our man Banana in the building. Bet on Banana, man. How you doing, man?
What up, man? Glad to be back.
Yes, sir. Happy to have you, man. How was your Christmas?
Pretty good. Like I mentioned earlier, man, I'm finally getting over this sickness. So if you're out and about and you pick up a cold, definitely just pack her in for a couple days.
Yeah, man. You guys gotta try to watch that shit. I was sick for a little while too, but it wasn't no 2 weeks, but it still had me fucked up for a little while. All right, so obviously, guys, we got a pretty big card to go over tonight. Sorry for the late start, but I had to work late, so it is what it is. Better late than never, right? So we only got a few hockey games, so we're going to go, get Banana in and out of here. I don't want to hold him up for a whole show when he's here for hockey. So we're going to do hockey first. We obviously got college basketball to talk about. We got NBA to talk about. We got NFL to talk about, and we are going to do the hockey games as well. So the order this is going to go in for today's plug talk is we're going to do NHL, college basketball, NBA, and I'm going to end the show with NFL. And yeah, man, we're locked in. So just to do a recap, yesterday was the NFL segment of Plug Talk. We had Props Kitchen on here yesterday. It was a great show. Um so yesterday with VIP I swept the board. Went 3-0 yesterday in VIP. We won over 7 units. So feeling good, man. We're back on track here coming in tonight. I absolutely love my picks that I have tonight, man. I can't wait. I got two NBA props, and I got two college basketball games VIP that I have out, and I'm gonna give out a free card. Banana, how have you been doing, man?
Pretty good, man. Today we're actually coming off a pretty big win, plus 325 on a six-leg parlay
Sheesh.
over in Europe. So that's always a good way to brighten up the mood on a Monday. And then we've actually been really good so far in the World Juniors. I think we've only lost one bet in that so far, and the Spangler Cup as well. That's been going on. We've been crushing bets there. So, as you guys know, it's Mr. Worldwide, just up to his typical.
Fucking love it, dude. I fucking love it. All right. Let's get into these games, man. We got three NHL games for you guys that we're going to talk about tonight. Obviously with Banana in the building, so make sure y'all pay attention. He's here for a reason, because he is one of the best NHL cappers I know. So I only try to bring you guys the best, and when it comes to hockey, Banana's the best I got. So, all right, let's do it. All right, first game that we got on the board tonight, Banana. We got the Rangers taking on the Panthers, and I just want to add, man, Banana, there might be three games on tonight, but bro, these are three good games. Like it might only be three, but they're good games.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man. If you guys are just flicking through the channels and something, guys want to watch some hockey, there's three good games on tonight. I'll say that. All right, so we got the Rangers and the Panthers, man. This is starting at 7:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the Rangers. We are in Florida for this game. So we got the Panthers at home here at a minus 205 on the money line. We got the Rangers at a plus 170 on the road here. It looks like that we do have Shazirkin confirmed, and I believe Bob is confirmed as well on the other side of the net. So this is a tough one for me personally. I'm going to give Bob the advantage in net here. I think we got two really good goalies in net tonight. I think this is going to be more of a punch them out, drag out type of game. I think we're going to see, maybe a couple power plays. I don't know, man. It's just both these offenses has some issues coming into this game a little bit. Banana. I don't necessarily trust them, especially with two good goalies in net. The Rangers offense has. I don't know what to make of this Rangers offense, man.
Drier than the Sahara Desert, baby.
Bro, I don't know what's
Haven't
going
scored
on.
haven't scored more than 2 goals in how many games?
Dude, it is sickening, man. The Panthers, I mean, let's be real. Panthers aren't really, you know, ain't getting any better for them, man. I think this game's going to stay under, man. I think that the most we see in this game, banana, is 5 goals, and I think it might take overtime to get that, bro. So I like the under here. I really don't know where else to go. I don't trust either one of them.
Yeah, this is a really tough game tonight. This is probably like the toughest game of the slate. Um, obviously the Rangers have really struggled as of late. They've really had a hard time finding the back of the net. It's almost like an execution problem because when I watch them play, yeah, there is a little bit of lackadaisical efforts on defense, but I mean, every team in the NHL has that at some point. I wouldn't say like the Rangers are playing the worst hockey in the NHL right now. It's just they're not getting the job done. So they've been keeping teams under too. Like a lot of these games they've been playing in recently have been like under 5.5s. And if they don't stay under, they're going way the hell over. So and it's not because of the Rangers. So I really think that you could target a team total under for the Rangers tonight. It's kind of been a cash cow for at least a month now since the start of November. Um, and I couldn't really talk you off the side of the Panthers in regulation. We do know that these guys handled the Rangers in the playoffs. Obviously, these aren't the exact same two teams this year, but they know each other, and there's a little bit of history there. So, yeah, I kind of lean the under. Keep fading the Rangers until something shows, right? And you know what, guys? Don't be surprised if this team does rebound. I mean, we've seen the Oilers do this last year. We've seen them do it again this year. We've seen the Jets and how hot they started and how quick they cooled off. Like the NHL is really a momentum sport. So um, just a little bit of like forewarning on both of these teams. I would stay away from this game with heavy unit sizes. I would definitely, uh, if you're going to target this game, target it with something like less than a half unit.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
I
not
do
even a
just
goal scorer I like in this game, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, I'm staying away from goal scorers in this one. I definitely have player props for the other two, but not this one.
I
I
do want
do
to
just want to
mention.
add.
Oh,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
banana.
I just want to say real quick, it is Igor Shesterkin's birthday today,
Oh
so there's
shit!
that. Yeah.
Damn, you
And
definitely got to
he
watch him.
he got yanked in the last game, so he'll be definitely showing up for this one, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely showing up for this game, bro. I mean, bro, looking at the Panthers, their last 2 games, they have scored no goals. I do just want to say though, with the Panthers not scoring 2 goals, we do have to kind of keep it in the back of our head that we got to remember the Panthers. Now, Rangers, I'm not expecting nothing. This they're ranked 23rd offense in the league for a reason, but this Panthers offense is still the ranked sixth in the league when it comes to offense. And they just had back-to-back games where they put up no goals. So I do want to add a little context onto that, where I'm coming from with why this isn't necessarily my favorite bet on the board with this under, but I just wanted to put a little context onto that. So just like Banana said, guys, be careful with this game. All right. Next game, 7:40 p.m. start time, Eastern Standard Time. We are in Winnipeg for this one. So we are on Banana's side of the tracks here.
This is the
Uh,
Amazon game tonight, guys. Make sure
is
to
it
tune in. Yep.
that? Oh shit.
If
Okay.
you have Prime, you get this game for free.
Cool. Yeah, I definitely do. So we got the Predators at plus 110 tonight on the road. We got the Jets at a really good fucking price, if you ask me. Get the Jets at a minus 130 tonight at home. We got a total of 6 here, slightly favored to the under. I mean the Jets being only with it says Hellebuck is likely to play. And Soros is likely to start as well. I'm telling you right now, if Hellebuck comes in net and we got the Jets at home, I am kind of really skeptical about this number. It's almost making me want to lean the Predators here because the number looks so bad. I mean, the line opened up at a minus 165. It's now down to a minus 130. So I'm guessing that we're going to have a backup in tonight for the Jets. I really don't know what's going on here. You got anything on this banana? Why are the lines moving so much in favor of the Predators?
Um, I honestly was looking at playing the Jets last night at -150. So I didn't touch it, thank God. I knew that there was going to be some weird. This was going to be the game that moved in like overnight. Like
Oh, it definitely did.
the Rangers were gonna not take on any money. Panthers were gonna stay where they were. Jets were gonna take on a lot of money, and that line's gonna move. And then if you look at the late night game, no one even wants to bet that one. So, um, to be honest, like I do like the Jets here. I don't see why the line is like this. They have Helbachuk and Saros both confirmed. So no real news with the goalies. And then I actually was so intrigued by how this line moved that I actually went in and uh, I went in to look at injuries, and there's nothing. Like the Jets are fully healthy.
What?
If you look at the other side too with Nashville, the only person that's out is Cole Smith. I mean, that's not really a player that's going to impact their lineup all that much. So and then I didn't mention these guys, Hayden Fleury and Sandberg are out, but like again, like they don't really affect the lineup so much for the Jets. So yeah, it's Jets money line for me. I mean, I'm gonna keep backing the best goalie in the league, and that's Connor Helbachuk. He might win back-to-back Vezina this year, and he's my
I
pick.
agree.
So I really like him. So I'm gonna bet him, especially on home ice tonight. You got to remember too, like there's gonna be extra motivation in these games because like this is the last game of the year for these guys. You don't think the locker room they're going to be like, "Boys, let's finish out the season strong. We go into the new year with a W." Like that's going to be the environment in all of these locker rooms tonight. So, I expect some good hockey in this game. Nashville has really kind of stepped it up in the last few weeks. Starting to win games, maybe drag themselves out of that position they put themselves in at the start of the year, but um, yeah, I don't really see how that could happen. So I'm gonna go with the Jets here tonight.
Yeah, I'm I'm obligated here. So let me put some context onto this. The only thing, so I'm sitting here doing some digging, wondering, okay, why do we have a line movement so bad? So much. Like it's in favor, like a really moving in favor of the Predators. Only reason I see it moving is because the Predators have the Jets number apparently. They have won 3 of their last 4 games against the Jets, including that game that they played last month. But if you look at this, Predators are 3-11-4 on the road this year. Winnipeg 13-3-1 on home ice. And they won 5 of their last 6 games. Their offense is absolutely smoking right now. Two teams that are really, if you look at their past games, they are just heading in completely opposite directions. We have a complete mismatch when it comes to home and road splits. And you're telling me that this line is still moving in favor of the Predators? I mean, I'm sorry, the line screams Predators. The line's telling me Predators are winning this game outright. But I gotta back the Jet. I gotta back the Jets here. Predators are just too ass on the road, and the Jets offense has been on fire lately. So I'm just gonna ride with it, man. If the books want to give us a late Christmas gift, fuck it, give me it. I'm gonna take it. Give me the Jets here. I'm with you, Banana. I do like Morrissey though tonight. If we are going to be back in the Jets, I like him to get an assist tonight.
Yeah, I really like Kyle Connor and the way he's been playing the last few weeks. I think that he's really kind of solidified himself as like that number one option for the Jets. So gonna go with him tonight. If I was gonna take anyone for a player prop,
I love it. You're taking
Gabriel.
him for a goal scorer, right?
Yeah, or like you could also use this point as a parlay piece. I don't think it's like playable at one, but
He's a good price tonight at a plus 120 tonight too. Not
and
bad.
I really like the way that him like when I'm watching the Jets games, like my two favorite forwards to watch for them are Gabriel Velarde and Kyle Connor.
Dude, Velarde
There's
is
nobody
another one.
better.
He's been a monster, dude.
I'm a little bit biased towards Velarde. He did play here in Windsor when he was in junior, so like I've seen him kind of develop his game, but I still think that he's also a great look tonight. And he's starting to heat up. He's kind of one of those guys that when he gets in a scoring pace, he keeps going. So look for that to continue tonight.
I'm gonna put $1 on Appleton to score a goal tonight too. Watch Mason Appleton.
And don't get me wrong, Lowry's a hard worker too. I don't
Oh
like
yeah,
a lot of people will look at that captaincy and go, "What the hell?" But I think it's great.
dude, I love the Jets, man. You
Yes,
already know.
dude.
Hellebuck
No,
is my favorite
okay,
goalie, man.
yo, hold up. I just want to grab the floor real quick. If anyone follows me on Twitter, me and OPM, or not OPM, me and Young Tito's actually put out a play Sunday night. It moved from plus 156 to minus 156. Like minus, it literally flipped lines like completely. And we took this line because Latvia had to win, or sorry, Germany had to win in regulation against Latvia in order to stay out of the relegation. And this is a 2-2 hockey game. We have a plus 156 and Latvia takes a penalty at the end of the game. Germany has to pull their goalie now. So the books had them still at a plus 120 live, not knowing that Germany was going to pull their goalie because they have to win in regulation and it's 2-2. That's why I bet these leagues,
Wow.
guys. That's
Yeah.
why I bet these leagues. We literally just cashed on a plus 156. Obviously, we have to hold out for 2 minutes, but God bless Germany for pulling that goalie, and God bless me for knowing that that's what was going to happen if it was tied.
That's
I
good
love it.
shit,
I
man.
love it, man. World Junior Hockey, I'm your guy.
Yeah, dude, I love that kind of
It's
shit,
the
man.
best
That's
tournament. Watch the game tomorrow. I'll be quick on this. We can get to the next game. Watch the game tomorrow. USA, Canada, New Year's Eve tradition. It's going to be the best hockey game you've seen all year.
yeah,
These kids that are coming into the league, man, they're so good. You got to think a lot of these kids grew up watching Crosby, grew up watching all like Ovi and Malkin and Taves and all of these crazy players. These
very
kids
true.
are so skilled. And Germany just scored again, so they're gonna pull the goalie again.
That's good shit, man.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like fuck.
And dude, you don't even have to. That's the best part about why you guys join like Bananas team or my team. You guys ain't got to know nothing about the games, man. You really don't. You don't have to know anything. You just do what we say. That's it. Like it's that simple, man. I don't know anything about soccer, and I tail takeoff blindly tail takeoff all the time on soccer. If I were to start betting junior hockey, you better believe I'm going to be blindly tailing banana. Like if you had someone that you trust in something, man, you don't have to know the sport at all. You really don't. All right. Yeah, this is like I said, man, this Nashville Predator game, I was not expecting to see a line flip like that. So that one has me on my toes a little bit.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
really not sure why. There could be sickness going around the locker room that we don't know about. If anybody has info on this game, just DM me because like I'm kind of shocked by this too. And
Yeah, dude. I really don't understand why. There's no one out. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking both the only thing that I have different on Daily Face Off is Soros and Hellebuck are both likely to start.
yep,
But you
no, they're
said you got
confirmed.
them confirmed.
Yeah, they're confirmed on RotoWire, so
Yeah,
they
man.
will be
So
playing.
makes no sense to me at all. So I very, very confusing. All right. Let's keep it pushing, man. We got one more game for you guys to one more NHL game for you guys tonight, and then we're going to head on over to the hardwood where we're going to be talking about some college hoops. All right, we got the Utah Hockey Club, man, taking on the Seattle Kraken. It looks like we got the Utah Hockey Club coming in at a minus 155 on the road. The Kraken is at home here at a plus 130. We got a total of six. Highly favored to the over in this one. Banana. It looks like Vejmelka is going to be confirmed, and then it looks like Grubauer is unconfirmed in this one, but likely. So with Utah here, I mean, I like this team a lot. I really did coming into the year. They kind of fucked me over quite a bit, but I love this team on the road, man. Where the Kraken are the Kraken. You could get a good game from them, you could get a bad game from them. You just really don't know. Seattle was able to snap that losing streak they were on. I mean, they just had that comeback win over the Canucks. I know that. That was their last game. Um, and you got the Kraken, man, who are just you just don't know. At least I know that Utah is good on the road. You know what I mean? They lost 3 games in a row. They need a bounce back game. Their offense has looked really bad. And they are still a pretty big favorite here tonight, and I think it's for a reason, man. Utah has been competitive this year. It's hard to say that they haven't been, especially on the road. Like if the Utah, usually you say, well, teams bounce back at home. For me, Utah will bounce back on the road. I trust them more to bounce back on the road than I do at home. And I don't like how Seattle has played in the last 3 or 4 weeks, man. Like I said, you just don't know what you're going to get. So for me, it's Utah for this one, man. I know it's a hefty price, but you could probably take them in regulation in this one. I do like Schmaltz tonight for an assist and probably a Clayton Keller goal for me in this one as well. Banana, you're muted if you are trying to talk.
Oh no, I'm just gonna say that if it's Grubauer confirmed tonight, I definitely like Utah. I just don't really know if I can bet on Grubauer. He's been really shaky for me this year. Like when I bet him, that's in a lot of goals. I feel like, but Vejmelka's not the greatest either. I thought that when
Mhm.
Ingram went down, I really did think that like Utah would kind of struggle from that because he is a good goalie. He's actually a severely underrated goalie, but since he's been out, I mean, Vejmelka has picked up a pretty decent save percentage actually, like 0.918. That's not bad in a 2.38 or 2.32 goals against. I know he doesn't have a winning record as a goalie, but I mean that's partially because this Utah team is still kind of in a rebuild. So um, I'm gonna stay away from like a total in this game, even though I do lean to the over because both these two teams could cancel each other out with the way they play. I'm just gonna have to wait and see like what happens. Like if Horford's in net, sorry, not Horford, Joey Decord, it's kind of a different story because I do respect him between the pipes, and I do think that he should be getting more starts than he is. So it's kind of a stay away right now. It's kind of a game time decision game.
All right, I definitely respect it. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna stick to my guns on this one. I'm backing Utah here. I
Yeah,
think
that's where
they're the best
like
way to go.
gun to my head, I would take Utah as well.
Yeah, I
Like
I, I like them here. I honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, Banana. I kind of like especially them coming off of a loss, man. A few losses. I kind of like them big in this one. I kind of like the puck line at a plus 164. To be honest with you, man. Uh, I don't know. I just like Utah a lot in
it
this spot.
seems it seems almost like too easy, but like honestly, I could just see a parlay hitting tonight with Florida, uh, and then take double chance on both Winnipeg and Utah just in case it goes to overtime.
I like
But
that.
I could see that being like a nice little like plus, I don't know, probably be like plus 200.
I like that. I actually like that a lot.
Yeah, it's a small slate so you can like target something like that. Like obviously when there's a 16 game slate, you're not putting every single team in there. There's just way too high of a chance that you're going to lose one of those games. But with 3 games, I mean, I think you could target a 3 leg parlay with these three.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna cook up a goal scorer parlay for sure. I've been absolutely on fire with these. All right. Banana, you want to tell everyone where they can find you, and I'll get you out of here, and I'll start this college basketball slate.
Yeah, obviously you guys know that I'm on Twitter. It's where all my plays are. So you can find me there, and then you can get the Discord link, and that's really how you get involved with what we're doing. It's been a pretty full action-packed year. I haven't even taken a day off. It's been constant, constant, constant bets. And if you like lots of action, then I'm definitely your guy. I don't recommend everyone to play everything that I play, but if you want to, you can, and you know where to find me at.
Yeah, man. I highly advise you guys, man. Go check out Banana, man. If you guys aren't in his Discord, join it. It don't hurt. I mean, at all. It's free. Banana is a absolute savage when it comes to hockey, and you guys know that. So, definitely go join up, man. Banana, I always appreciate you coming on, bro, and giving us your time, especially when it comes to hockey. So once again, man, thank you for coming on. And guys, if you're not following Bet on Banana, man, please go to X and make sure you guys are following him. One of the best hockey cappers around for sure.
If you don't know how to spell bet on banana, you're probably not 18 years old and able to gamble. So,
He's right.
you know where to find me. It's super easy.
All right, man. Banana, thank you so much, man, for your time, and I appreciate you coming on, bro. Maybe next time we'll have a bit of a bigger slate to go over.
Yeah, for sure, man. Now that I'm feeling better too, like I'll have a little bit more time on my hands.
Love it,
Um,
man.
hey, and all I'm gonna say is go Lions. Go
Right? You
Lions.
see, how do you feel about that tonight, man? What do you got? You got the Lions tonight?
I'll just tell you kind of how I feel about the football season. I'm kind of a split. I'm a Bills and Lions fan just based on my geography. Like I'm kind of right in the middle, so um, I kind of root for whoever's better. If that sounds bad, but
Who is
um,
better in your eyes,
I
Lions or Bills?
I thought the Lions were better all the way up until about 2, 3 weeks ago when the Lions got all those injuries. So I think it's the Bills' Super Bowl to lose, but I'm still gonna root for the Lions tonight. Go Lions. If I could give you anything in that game, let's go with a Gibbs touchdown. I mean, come on,
Love it.
guys. These running backs for Detroit, they be getting them in the end zone. So
Yes, sir.
take the running backs. Take the running backs. That's all I'm
Love
gonna
it,
say.
man. All right. Appreciate you, Banana, man. Appreciate everything, man. I'll try to get you on again very soon, man. Next time we have a decent sized hockey slate, or you let me know, man. Anytime you want to hop on, man, just let me know. You always
Yeah,
got a
man.
mic with me, man.
Next time our schedules align, we'll definitely do this again.
All right, perfect, man. Have a good night, man, and thank you for coming on.
Yeah, man. You too. Best of luck.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, Bet on Banana, man, in the building. Appreciate you, Banana, for showing up, man, and showing out. All right, guys, now we're going to be getting to some college basketball, man. We got hella college basketball tonight. Obviously, you guys know how I do college basketball here at Plug Talk. Um, I don't go over every game, but I go over the games that I think that I can bring value to you guys in. So I picked out a handful of games that we're going to talk about today. The first game starts at 7 o'clock, man, and that is going to obviously be the Kansas State game. They are playing Cincinnati, and you guys know what time it is, man. It's Big 12 conference play. And we got Cincinnati taking on Kansas State. We got a lot of conference games starting, man. Super exciting stuff. Told my VIP that we are back on the schneid, meaning that it's conference time, man. It's time for me to start really digging back in to college basketball again. Not that we ever really took a break from it. We didn't. But it's going I'm going to be giving a lot more college basketball plays now for VIP. Not so much a player props, more of college basketball for me, because this is where we make our money at. It's definitely that time of year again, man, where we're going to be locking back in for a lot of VIP college basketball on my side of things. All right. So first game of the night, man, 7 o'clock. We got Cincinnati taking on Kansas State. Like I said, we are starting Big 12 comp. So you got Cincinnati laying 4 points, man. You got Kansas State getting 4 points tonight, guys. Kansas State is at home for this game. You got a total of a 139.5. It's locked up on both sides. Cincinnati at a minus 180 and Kansas State at a plus 150. We're going to be starting off with an underdog tonight, man. And we are going to be back in Kansas State in this game. I like Cincinnati a lot. Believe me, I do. We have backed Cincinnati a lot this year, and we have made good money with Cincinnati this year. Kansas State, we have yet to really, we faded them a couple times. But we know Cincy has been looking good. 10-1. I mean, come on, man. I think their only loss was against, I believe, Villanova, and that was in Villanova. That's a tough, respectable loss right there. I give them that's okay to me. That's okay in my book. You're 10-1, you took a loss to Villanova. Okay. That's fine with me. But when you look at the AP polls and you look at Ken Palm and you see where Cincinnati's ranked, and if you watch some of their games, I don't think it's justified. I mean, Ken Palm has them at 2022, I think. They're 22nd. Uh AP ranks have them at 17. So what this tells me, here they are coming into Kansas State, and they're a minus 180 favorite, minus 4 points. I'm sorry, man. I think, in my opinion, they have a lot more to prove. Okay. Cincinnati has a lot more to prove. It's not like they played this extremely tough schedule where, I just think that you're going into Kansas State where you're going up against one of the best coaches in the Big 12. I mean, Jerome Tang is seriously underrated, man. Like, this guy can coach his balls off, and he has a good team. So, getting 4 points with Kansas State at home is kind of good for me right now. I kind of like this number. I like where this line is at. It's telling me that Kansas State has a really good chance. I can see a lot of people being on Cincinnati tonight, especially the public. I can see the public being on Cincinnati tonight. I think this is a spot where we face Cincinnati starting Big 12 play. Kansas State has not looked good. Don't get me wrong. They have lost a lot of games. I think they've lost 4 games in a row, 5 games in a row, maybe more. But this is where they really step up and can turn their season around. This would be a huge, huge home win for them. Even though they're only a 4 point dog, this will be a massive win for Kansas State. And I think they got a good chance to pull it out. And with the books only giving us 4 points, I think the books know that Kansas State has a really good chance again at pulling this game out. I mean, they are better coached, in my opinion. Like I said, I think Jerome Tang is one of the better coaches in the Big 12, and Cincinnati is on the road here. So this is going to be, I think this is just what the doctor ordered for Kansas State. I hope they can rise to the occasion here. So I didn't have time to do my dog of the day video today because I worked late, but Kansas State would have been my dog of the day today. So give me Kansas State plus the 4 points here, plus 150 on the money line. I think they can get it done. If you want to play it safe, I really like Kansas State in the first half as well. One thing I know is they will come out firing. That's one thing I know. Kansas State will be super competitive in the first half. Will they have the horses to run with Cincinnati for the full 40? That's what we're going to find out. I personally think they do. But Kansas State first half, Kansas State plus the 4, and even sprinkle that plus 150 on the money line, man. I think they can get this done tonight for us. All right, let's keep it moving. It looks like the next game we got is going to be, I think it's the Houston game. Houston and OSU. Yes, we got Oklahoma State heading to Houston. Or it's the other way around. Heading to Oklahoma State, right? Both teams coming in pretty evenly when it comes to record wise. 8-3, 8-2 for Houston. But we have a very different opinion by the books here. Oklahoma State getting 11.5 points here. You got Houston laying 11.5, and we got a total of a 138. So it looks like it is slightly favored to the over here at a 138. Lower total, but for good reason. I mean, Cougars, they won 4 straight. Oklahoma, they won back-to-back games, it looks like here. I'm telling you, man, I'm not comfortable taking the points here. I'm not comfortable laying the points here. I think your best bet in this game, we're probably going to see a Houston style game, right? I believe Houston will control the pace of this game. I think Houston is probably going to keep the defense going here. I would take the under. It's at a lower total for a reason. Just play it safe. This is going to be a lower scoring defensive kind of game. It's not like Oklahoma State has the worst defense. They don't. Oklahoma State's defense is pretty good. They are. Let me see here. See if I can pull up KenPom real quick. Last game, they gave up 74 to Oral Roberts. It's not giving me a They're averaging 78 points per game. It's not really giving me a number here. I mean, the line opened up at a 36 and a half. Opened up at a 36 and a half. It's to a 138 now. It's favored to the over. I like the under here. I like the under. If I were to take a side, guys, it would probably be Oklahoma State with the points in this one. But I am not loving it. I'm not that guy who wants to jump in front of Houston right now. So I do think this is going to be a defensive style game, though, for sure. So give me the under, man. It's where I feel comfortable at in this one. All right, next game we got Oakland taking on Arkansas. So this is another pretty big spread here. You got Oakland getting 17 points on the road. You got Arkansas laying 17 points. We got a total of 140 and a half, slightly favored to the under. Arkansas is a big home favor here. Oakland has not been that team, bro. I'm just gonna be straight up. This Oakland team has not been anything that I expected them to be. Now, if this game right stays low scoring, obviously Oakland has a chance because they have such a high spread. I don't see how Arkansas is going to allow that to happen. Oakland's offense is bad. Okay. So this could be a lower scoring game, but that's only going to be because of Oakland not scoring. It's not going to be because of Arkansas keeping this game low scoring. It's going to be because Oakland ain't going to be able to score and keep up. I mean, if you look, man, Oakland, they are shooting just 40% from the field. They're averaging 64 points per game this year. I mean, Arkansas, they won 5 games straight. Their 2 losses came against Illinois and Baylor. I mean, look, I'm sorry, man. We're laying the points here. The line opened up at an 18 and a half. It's now down to a 17. Don't ask me why the money is coming in on Oakland. It seems like sharp money, to be honest with you. It seems like I know the public wouldn't be betting Oakland here. So it seems like sharp money. Someone with a good amount of money placed a pretty hefty bet on Oakland and moved this line down a point. So it does look like the sharp bet is on Oakland here, but I'm back in Arkansas. Not my favorite play of the game. I mean of the slate, but I do lean Arkansas in this game. Maybe Arkansas's team total as well. Um, all right, let's keep it moving, man. We got TCU taking on Arizona. Um, this is looking like a really good game. This should be a fun game. So you got Arizona laying 15 points here. At least that's where the line opened. And it's now down to a 14 and a half. So nothing crazy, no crazy line movement or nothing. TCU getting 14 and a half looks really good. And it probably looks really good to the public eye as well. You got a total of a 145 in this game, locked up on both sides. We are in Arizona for this game. So, we're at McHale Memorial. Look, this Arizona, right, is honestly, I don't want to say underrated because it's Arizona, but God, man, this team is so good, man. And what I would say about Arizona, y'all, is their defense, in my opinion, is what's underrated. A lot of people know when they think of the Wildcats, they think of offense because that's what we've known Arizona program to be for so many years is just this high powered, high scoring offense. You don't think much. And don't get me wrong, this Arizona offense is amazing this year. But we don't really think of Arizona and their defense. But I have to say, man, I like their defense a lot this year. And some people will argue, but I like their defense a lot. They force a shit ton of turnovers. And I'm telling you, today's day and age in basketball, man, that seems to be the key. Like forcing them turnovers has been great. So Arizona, their defense is ranked 99th in the nation, where their offense is ranked 23rd. So obviously we know they got, in my opinion, one of my favorite guards in the country, who is Caleb Love, obviously, who's just been balling his ass off this year. Look, I am not fading. I'm not fading Arizona in this game, y'all. I'm not doing it. I know it looks really good to take the numbers with TCU because we are talking about a power school and we are talking about, just TCU. But I'm telling you, man, this team does not have what it takes to run with Arizona. That's all there is to it. And if they prove me wrong tonight, so be it. But I'm telling you right now, TCU does not have the horses to run for a full 40 minutes with Arizona. There's just no way. So like what are they? So Arizona, think about this. Arizona's 6-5, right? Where TCU is 7-4. All right. And we're still laying 15 points, 14 points with Arizona here. Um, it's just TCU don't have the offense to keep up. They don't. It's going to be very simple for Arizona. There also Arizona is one of the best rebounding teams in the country, offensively and defensively. So TCU is going to have to get off one shot. If that one shot don't hit, well, you're limited to one shot per trip, TCU, and your offense is already not that good. Um, there's just no way they keep up in this game, in my opinion. No way. I think this gets ugly pretty quick, honestly. So I'm all over Arizona in this one. It's one of my favorite plays of the day. One of them. So definitely like uh, definitely like Arizona here. Arizona just has way too much, man. Way too much. They got too many guys that are playmakers. Like I said, they force a ton of turnovers. Their defense is highly underrated. TCU is already not that great of an offense, and Arizona is just going to dominate the glass. There's nothing TCU is going to be able to do. So I'll lay this 14 and a half here. I think just that number alone, guys, is speaking volumes. You know, just that number alone is speaking volumes. So lay the points here. Arizona, man, I think they take them. I think I think they beat the brakes off of them tonight. To be honest with you guys. All right, next game we got another pretty good one, man. We got Iowa State taking on Colorado, man. We got the Buffs at home tonight. You got Iowa State. You got the Cyclones coming in, laying 9 points. You got Colorado getting 9 points. We got a total of 47 in this game, man. We already seen Iowa State beat the dog shit out of Colorado once this year. It was a non-conference tournament game. We were all over Iowa State in that game. And I'm going to be right back on Iowa State in this game. I mean, we're only laying 9 points with Iowa State here. I don't care if it's conference play now. I don't care if we're in Colorado. I just don't. Iowa State is head and shoulders the better team, and we've already seen them once beat Colorado by 28 points. What has changed besides Colorado being at home? Nothing has changed. Iowa State is the better team, hands down. Um, and to even be fair, if you look in that first game, Colorado shot 48%. 48% from the three-point line, and they shot 90% from the free throw line in that first game, and they still lost by 28 points. And I can bet my bottom dollar that Colorado is not going to shoot 48% from the three tonight. I can guarantee you that, and we're only laying 9 points here with Iowa State. If it's a trap, bring a big fucking net. This is another game where Iowa State has one big advantage, man, and it's the biggest advantage that I love in college basketball this year, and that is turnovers. Iowa State is one of the best teams in the nation at forcing turnovers. Colorado already gives up a ton of turnovers. So now you're facing one of the most stickiest defenses in the league that love to force turnovers. Iowa State can dominate the glass. So the same thing we just talked about in that last game with Arizona, we can apply here because Iowa State is going to dominate the glass, making it impossible for Colorado to get them second chance points. So if they're not getting them second chance points, well, you need to hit that shot on your first try. And already on top of it, you got to worry about holding on to the ball because this damn defense is so fucking aggressive and they force so many turnovers. You're not going to have any clean looks, man. Iowa State should run this game start to finish, man. Anything under 10 here, man, I am 100% comfortable with. I'm laying the points here with Iowa State in this one. I think they're going to just beat the brakes off the Buffs again, man. So I'm laying the points with Iowa State tonight. Next game we got tough game here, man. Very, very tough game. And I know you guys are probably thinking I'm crazy because I'm saying it's a very tough game, but it is. You got Gonzaga, man, playing Pepperdine. And god damn, do I want to give Gonzaga another chance. But bro, we just got I got fucked bad by Gonzaga in their last game. It was a max bet for me, and you guys know I rarely ever have max bets. I had Gonzaga on the money line as a max bet, and they lost outright. It was absolutely sickening. I lost my shit. I freaked out, dude. Now here they are up against Pepperdine, a team that they should easily beat by 30, laying 20 points. I mean, I'm going to give the Zags another chance. I mean, they are the better team. No questions asked. I mean, they could win this game by 35 if they wanted to. It's a game I'm not betting. I'm giving the Zags one more chance here. Lay the 20.5. I'm not betting, but I will be watching. I do think this game could possibly go over as well. It's one of the highest totals on the board tonight at a 159.5. I do think it could go over. This should be a game where Gonzaga could probably hit the high 90s. And if they do that, they cover this spread. But I just don't know. I'm just still a little, I'm still a little gun shy because of, the fucking 5 units that I just lost with Gonzaga. So I'm not really rushing to hop back in bed with Gonzaga just yet. So I will give you guys Gonzaga because if I didn't just get fucked by them, I would be giving them to you anyway. So I'll lay the points here. We'll give Gonzaga one more chance. We know they are such a good team, man. This team has so much talent and so much potential this year. So let's see if they step up big tonight, man. All right. Last game I want to talk about in college basketball tonight is Santa Clara and San Fran. Um, this is a great game, man. This is probably one of the better games on the entire board tonight. Probably besides that Cincy game. Cincy and Kansas State. I would say this is probably the best game of the night right here. Santa Clara is getting 4 points. San Fran's laying 4 points here. We got a total of 145. Slightly favored to the over. You got San Fran at a minus 185 here. Santa Clara at a plus 154. So, I mean, I love the Dons, man. If you guys been in Plug Talk enough or in my VIP or just, listen to me for the last couple years, you guys know I like San Fran a lot, man. I like this program a lot. I like what they've done there. It's a good basketball program. They're very low key, always underrated. We usually get really good value with the Dons. Tonight is the opposite, man. It is just the complete opposite. I mean, I don't understand this line, y'all. I really don't. Don't get me wrong. I like the Dons. I know what they're capable of. We have bet this team a lot this year, meaning we've watched this team a lot this year, but we also know what Santa Clara is capable of. And they are the more experienced team. San Fran has a lot of learning to do. Yes, they got a really potent roster, but Santa Clara brought back of a lot of last year's guys, and They click really well. They play really well. They have played a extremely tough non-conference schedule to make them good for conference play. Where the Dons, I mean, you can honestly, at least I can make an argument here that the wrong team is favored. That's why I just really don't understand this line. I don't see where the Dons are 4 points better than Santa Clara. I just don't. Um I mean, I was thinking maybe Santa Clara, maybe plus 1.5, maybe, maybe a plus 120 just because they're on the road. But a plus 154 and we're getting 4 points. I mean, dude, it would not shock me in the least if Santa Clara won this game outright, like at all. They're playing the better ball. I honestly think that player for player right now, Santa Clara is the better team. Even stat for stat, man, you could argue Santa Clara is the better team. So I don't know, man. I just think the line is flipped for us here. San Fran is actually the overvalued team here, and we don't see that much, but they are. So we're going to be rocking with Santa Clara tonight, plus the points. Don't be surprised if Santa Clara wins this game outright, honestly. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We're going to head over to that. We're going to head over to the big boy courts now. We're going to head over to the big boy courts. We're going to head over to the NBA. Right into the NBA, man. You guys know we got a pretty good NBA card tonight. Pretty decent card. I got some really, really fire ass props tonight that I absolutely love. What time is it? 6:43. So let's try to get these 7 o'clock games out the way real quick, and then we have the rest of the time to talk because I got everything else out the way already. Well, after this, we only got NFL to talk about, and then I'll get you guys up out of here. All right. I mean, it's up to DraftKings. You guys know if DraftKings ever wants to fucking bring up the NBA slate for us, it's DraftKings world, guys. We just live in it. These fucking people, man. I can't stand this Apple and CPU, bro. All right. All right. So here we go. Let's kick it off, man. We got them boys. We got them Knicks laying 13 points against the Washington Wizards, man. This puts me in a very, very tough predicament here because God damn, do I hate both of these teams. I hate both of these teams, bro. Um, so the Knicks laying 13 points looks absolutely disgusting to me. But at the same time, they're playing the fucking Wizards, who have the Wizards even won 5 games yet this year? I don't think they have. Actually, I'm wrong. They've won 5. They're 5-24. Knicks are 22-10. The line opened up at a 10.5. All right. Line opened up at a 10.5. The total opened up at a 228.5. So it's locked up right at the 228, but the line has moved 3 points in favor of the Knicks. So you know, we don't back Washington at all. But I gotta say, man, I got to say, I think the Wizards have a chance to keep this one close, right? I mean, we already have value with them, right? We already have value with them. The line opened up at a 10. It's now at a 13.5. So we got the value side. The Wizards were real feisty, I'll say. In that game on Saturday. You can't say they weren't, man. And if they can at least put a little bit of that effort that we've seen from them on Saturday into this game, I think they're going to I think they could cover this number. Knicks are still missing Robinson. It looks like Brunson is listed as questionable. Yeah, Jalen Brunson is listed as questionable. Wizards, obviously, Gill, Jordan Poole. Looks like they're all on the list here. So you guys really do need to check lineups in this game, because there is injuries on both sides here, especially with Brunson. You really got to watch that. But it's let's just say he does sit out. If he does sit out, then I definitely like the Wizards with this number even more. So I just don't know. I don't know if he's going to sit out or not. But if he does sit out, the numbers telling me he's probably going to play. To be honest with you guys, especially with it moving up 3 points as well, Brunson's probably going to play. But I am a little bit worried about taking any player props in this game just because we know we do have that blowout factor. Anytime that you're trying to fuck with a team like the Wizards, well, actually in the NBA anymore, guys, you always got that blowout factor you got to worry about now, because I mean, you just never know, man. I mean, the craziest thing about the NBA now is don't ever be scared if your team is down points because, bro, you could be down 30 points and you are still fucking alive in today's NBA. So if your team is down 20 points, man, and you got a spread, don't sweat that shit because today's NBA, man, no lead is safe, man. No lead is fucking safe. Um, I do like Josh Hart today. I will go to Josh Hart. You're getting his double double at a plus 240 today. I don't think that's bad. I mean, this man has hit a double double in the last 3 games the Knicks have played. So he's been stepping up. You're giving me plus 240. Fuck it, man. I'll run back a Josh Hart double double here. We had it about 2 nights ago, or was it two? I can't remember. We had it the last game and it hit for us. Um, so I'll run that, but just be careful here. We know the Wizards, they haven't covered the spread in their last 4 games. At least after no, they did. Oh, it's coming off of overtime. Okay, I see it. So the Wizards haven't covered their last 4 games coming off after overtime. But that's the only trend that I see that is going against the Wizards covering here. If Brunson does play, target Brunson. His numbers are terrific against the Washington Wizards. So if Brunson does play, I would target Brunson in this one. His numbers are terrific. The Knicks have won as road favorites against the Wizards in 8 straight games. So I will say that as well. I do have the AI bot. I do have Jackson up. So let's see what Jackson says about the NBA tonight. See if any of our player props match up with his. Um, how do you say that dude's name? Koulibaly? Koulibaly? I don't know how to say his name, bro. He plays for the Wizards. You guys know exactly who I'm talking about, though. Um, and honestly, his rebounds and assists tonight over 8.5 actually looks fucking amazing. So Koulibaly, man, I know I'm botching that shit. I don't know how to say it. I can't even pronounce his first name, but you guys know exactly who I'm talking about. But anyway, rebounds and assists over 8.5 is at a minus 125. This is hit in 9 of the last 10 games, and he's projected to get 11 tonight. But it also matches. He's got 5 rebounds in 8 straight games, bro. He's got 5 rebounds in 8 straight games. He's got 14 points in 7 straight games. He's got 5 assists in 6 straight games against the Eastern Conference. Bro, this guy is definitely the way to look tonight. He's got 2 or more 3 pointers in 4 straight games. Like, dude, this Koulibaly, this is the guy to go with tonight, for real, for real. I mean, his numbers are fucking terrific. So I mean, I'm writing him down personally because let's see here. And the game starts in 10 minutes. All right, y'all gotta give me a minute. Well, it starts in 17 minutes, but I gotta put this in. So I'm taking this PRA, y'all. Fuck his rebounds and assists. We're taking his PRA. He's putting up points as well. So let's go find out what his PRA is, and then I'm putting that in. Where you at? Where you at? So you can get 23 plus at a minus 110. I like it, man. I think it's good enough. I think we can get there. Uh, so 23 plus at a minus 110. I like it a lot. That's where I'm going. Points, rebounds, and assist. Um, like I said, I also do kind of lean Josh Hart as well. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We still got some more games to talk about here. We got the Bulls taking on the Hornets. We got your Chicago Bulls taking on the Charlotte Hornets that are 7-24 on the year, where the Bulls come in 14-18 on the year. Two losing teams here. You got the Bulls on the road laying 4 points. You got the Hornets getting 4 points. You got a total of 224.5, slightly favored to the under. I mean, this is a shit show of a game. The line opened up at a 6.5 here. It is now down to a 4. So this line has been moving heavily in favor of the Hornets. So we do have value on Chicago. And to be quite fair, I would have laid the 6.5 with Chicago. So of course I'm going to go ahead and lay the 4 with Chicago here. We know the Bulls are probably going to be a little shorthanded. Smith listed as questionable. Hornets, LaMelo Ball, who is doubtful. But I guess I'm guessing with line movement, maybe Ball's playing. Mm, nah, Lonzo is. LaMelo's not. Lonzo is. So why do we still have line movement like this? I don't know why we still have line movement like this. It doesn't matter. I have one of my VIP plays in this game tonight that I absolutely love. I'm gonna give it to y'all. It's Kobe White. Take Kobe White's points, man. Don't even hesitate on it. Don't even trip on it. Just take his points, bro. Um, just take his fucking points, which is crazy. Which is crazy because we got his 18 points, bro. We literally just got his 18 points. I'm talking like 3 hours ago. We got Kobe White's 18 plus points at a minus 125. Guess where they're at right now? A minus 190, yo. That is insanity. In fucking sanity. I'm still comfortable with the 20 plus, but damn, that's crazy. Yeah, man, we caught that 18 at a super good price. I still think you could take the 20 plus, but my VIP play was the 18 plus at a minus 125 because his line opened at a 17.5 and we just took the 18 plus. So that's fucking nuts. And that was literally just a few hours ago. But that is one of my. It's not my top VIP play of the day, but that is my VIP play of the. That is one of my VIP plays on my board today. I only got two NBA player props tonight, and Kobe White is one of them. So take his points, man. You could take the 20 plus at a minus 125. I'm sorry y'all didn't catch the 18. I mean, if you were in my VIP, you definitely did. But it is what it is. And like I said, I also like the Chicago Bulls tonight. The Bulls haven't been playing, they haven't been playing anywhere near the team that they could be. We haven't seen that all year from them. But we could say the Hornets, they're what, man? I I can't even tell you, bro. The Hornets have lost so many goddamn games, bro. It's getting confusing. I mean, it's really bad, and I don't expect them to come in here and win this one. I'm sorry. I think the Bulls are the more reliable team. I think they can win. I know it's a back to back, but honestly, they won last night. Another win, another cover. I think they could do the same here. I mean, the Bulls are just playing the much better ball. There's no Lamelo Ball for the Hornets tonight. I'm sorry, man. And you could say that, the Bulls are in for a letdown on the road, back to back game here with travel. I mean, this is a bad spot because they just had a huge win, right, over the Bucks. So normally this would be a really good spot to say this is a really good letdown spot for the Bulls here. But no Lamelo, I can't do it, bro. Bridges just is not going to be enough, man. And that's the only other one. Williams, Mark Williams, for for the Hornets. There's no one else, bro. I don't trust anyone else. So I'm all over it here, man. I think Vucevic could have a huge night. I think Kobe White goes stupid. So that's where I'm at, man. Give me the Bulls in this one. All right, we got the Clippers taking on the Pelicans. You guys should already know where I'm at in this one, man. We don't fuck with nothing New Orleans, bro. We got the Clippers laying 4.5 points. We got the Pelicans getting 4.5. We got a total of 218.5. I mean, I don't like the Clippers as much as the next guy, but this is still a winning team this year. 18-13 on the year, where you got the New Orleans Pelicans who just love to get their asses whooped at home. I mean, there are some teams that really beat the living shit out of the Pelicans. Like, I don't even know how you get up and go to practice the next day after taking some of them ass whoopings. And it's always happens at home to the Pelicans. Like, they just get obliterated at the house. Clippers, obviously Kawhi Leonard, man, regular people here for them. Pelicans, they got a list as long as my shopping receipt. I mean, it's ridiculous. Obviously Zion, Alvarado, Ingram. I mean, dude, it goes on and on. The Clippers are coming into this one. They are playing some really good ball right now. They're pretty healthy. I think their defense is going to be key in this game. I don't see where the Pelicans points come from, to be honest. Pelicans are not going to be able to score on this Clippers defense. The Pelicans, they're missing their best players. I mean, plain and simple. Who's going to score? We have not seen any kind of offensive anything out of the Pelicans. And now you're playing a Clippers defense that is pretty good. I don't think this line is too high at all. We're only laying 4.5 points. The line opened at 6.5. We have a lot of weird movement in the NBA tonight, so be cautious, man. I think the way you attack the NBA tonight, guys, I truly do. I think you attack it with player props. I think backing sides are very tough in the NBA tonight. These lines are going every which way, man. We have a lot of weird movement in lines tonight in the NBA, so just be careful. Is all I'm saying, man. You don't want to get wrapped up into nothing on a NBA slate like this. Um, Let me see here. Anyone I like in this one, man? Not really. I mean, it was going to be anyone. Pelicans have lost 18 of their last 19 games, by the way. I'll take. Nah, Zubac's double double is probably going to be through the fucking roof. I do like Zubac's PRA. I can see Zubac just coming out here and shitting all over the Pelicans. I do like when it comes to the Clippers. That's one guy that I do really like is Zubac. I mean, I like Powell as well, Norman Powell. But I would only look at his 3 pointers. I wouldn't really look at anything else. I would look at Norman Powell's 3 pointers tonight. Maybe, like I said, look for Zubac to have a big game. He could come out here and really shit. Other than that, man, I'm not really looking at too much other in this game. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got the Nuggets taking on the Jazz. So we got the Nuggets laying 7.5. We got the Jazz getting 7.5. We got a total of 238.5 here. Um, the Nuggets are on the road. If we were to ever fade the Nuggets, it would be on the road. But are we going to fade them against the Jazz? I don't think so. Give me the fucking Nuggets here. Nuggets, obviously, no Aaron Gordon, but that's okay. I still think Denver can get it done, man. It does look like the Jazz are missing John Collins, Keontae George, all questionable. I mean, the Nuggets, man. I'm not gonna lie, they haven't been, cream of the crop, but they're getting healthier. Okay, like let's talk about some positive things here. They're getting healthier. They are coming off of a really good win over the Pistons. Uh, what was that? Saturday, I think. I think it was Saturday. I don't know, man. I like what I'm seeing from them. So give me uh give me the Nuggets here, man. Let me see. Position 76ers. Yeah, this line isn't too bad. Let me see something. So Gordon is definitely not going to be playing. Um, Actually, Keontae George might be playing. Keontae George might actually be playing. I'm not sure though. It doesn't matter. Give me the Nuggets here, man. We're taking the Nuggets in this one. I don't see any player props I like at all. Um, the Jazz have lost 25 of the last 26 games against the Western Conference opponents. That's held a winning record. 9 of the Jazz last 10 games have gone under. There's nothing really helping me. Yeah, I'm staying away from this game. Like I said, I lean Nuggets, but I'm probably ultimately staying away from this game. Next game we got the Cavaliers taking on the Warriors. This should be a really good game. At least I think it should be a really good game. Um, Let me see here. All right, so we got the Cavs laying 4 points. We got the Warriors getting 4 points. We got a total of 231. Cavaliers at a -180, and you got the Warriors at a +150. Warriors at home, man. I mean, I'm backing the Cavs here. You got to. You got to back the Cavs here, y'all. It would be different if the Warriors were on the road, maybe. But, I mean, I still think that, I don't know if the Warriors have it in them, man. Do they have it in them to play a team like the Cavs right now? I just don't know. I mean, yeah, we've seen them in some good games lately, but everybody, it's not enough, man. I think the Cavs 27-4, bro. 27-4. It gets even better. 22-9 against the spread. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not fading that. It's just you can't step in front of the Cavaliers right now. They are winning. They are covering. Um, it's been a while since we've seen a team like this. I mean, they are just good. The Warriors have also lost 7 of their last 10 games as well. Um, the line tells me the line tells me that the Warriors have a really good chance to win this game. but I'm not falling for it, man. Like, I got suckered into a line like this the other day, fading the Cavaliers, and I got fucked. I'm not doing it again, man. I'm laying the points with the Cavaliers here. Um, until they show me that they are not them guys, I'm not fading them, bro. I'm just not doing it. Let's see. I was gonna go with Donovan Mitchell tonight, but I don't know if I want to. I mean, we know Donovan Mitchell, man. He has some really good numbers against the Warriors. They just got his points so high. Curry's got some really good fucking numbers against the Cavaliers as well, y'all. Curry has put up almost 30 points in his last 10 home games against the Cavaliers, bro. Steph Curry, man, bro. Let me get that, bro. My God. So tonight they have him at 22.5 at a minus 125. What is Curry's 30 at? What is a 30 ball for Curry tonight? Plus 295. What is a 25 plus? 25 plus is plus 115. Yo, I might have to touch on Curry. I might have to go with it here, man. Whoa. That shit. That shit just looks too good. Y'all know I'm a sucker for head-to-head trends, man. I think it is some of the best trends that you can bank on. They've made me so much money in the NBA. Head-to-head trends are the way to go in the NBA, man. I'm telling y'all. Draymond Green, he has some good home numbers, but we're going with Curry, man. We're going with Curry. I'm going to sprinkle that 30 ball as well. I mean, 10 home games against the Cavaliers, you put up 28 or more points. You're at 22.5 tonight, bro. I'm taking the risk. Plus 295 is worth it to me. Um, yeah, we're backing it. I still like the Cavs, but mark me down for a Curry 30 burger. Mark me down for a Curry 30 burger tonight. I think he gets it done. All right, let's keep it moving. We only got a couple more games, guys, and I'll get you guys up out of here. All right, so we got the 76ers, I believe I put up, right? Yeah, 76ers and the Blazers. This is my other VIP play is in this game. I think I can give you guys another one in this game though. I got a couple really good plays in this one that I like. I think this is a good player prop game. I'll tell you guys right now, look at this game, and these are the games you look at and you kind of know who's going to snap. I mean, it's written like you know who's going to snap. All right, so we have the 76ers laying 6 points in this game. The Trailblazers getting 6 points in this game. We got a total of a 221.5 here. Um, Trailblazers are at home. We know that these two teams are similar when it comes to records. 76ers probably one of the more underachieving, disappointing teams in the entire NBA this year, where the Trailblazers have done exactly what we expected them to do, just be complete ass cheeks. Do I think that the 76ers are 5.5 or 6 points better than the Trailblazers? I don't know. What I do know is this is probably the best basketball we have seen the 76ers play all year. And if they're serious about trying to get out of this hole, this is fucking games that you must win. No ifs, ands, or buts. The Trailblazers, they can pop out here and there, but let's be real, man. Their offense is a problem. There's only a couple guys on this team that will show up. And with a line like this, it's kind of indicating that maybe they might show up. It's just, I don't necessarily trust either one of these teams. But the way the 76ers are playing right now, I got to say, you got to go with them. Trailblazers, they are what, 8 of their last 11 wins. 8 of their 11, I'm sorry. 8 of their 11 wins have come at home for the Trailblazers this year. So they do by far play their best ball at home. But like I said, Philadelphia 76ers are healthy. They've won 7 of the last 9 games. They are playing their best ball of the year right now. And, if they were playing like this all year, this line would be where? 9.5, 10, 11 points. So we are getting a lot of value right now with the 76ers because of how ass they've been all year. But they're healthy. They're playing up to their standards that we should have seen all year. I think the value is on the 76ers here. All right. So I do think we lay the points here with the 76ers. I don't even think we try to make a case for the Trailblazers in this game. I truly don't. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. We got one more game and then we'll go to the NFL. We got the Mavericks taking on the Kings. Mavericks are on the road as a 6.5 point underdog. You got the Kings laying 6.5 here. You got a total of a 224.5 locked up on both sides at a -110. Not my favorite game of the night. I want to back the Mavericks here bad as hell. Because I know that the Mavericks are the better team. The line worries the shit out of me. The Kings have lost 7 of their last 10 games. They're a horrible covering team. They just fired their fucking coach. And you're starting to really see this Kings organization fall apart. I mean, we are hearing fucking rumors about players getting traded. There is nothing but negative shit coming out of Sacramento. Nothing but negative shit. Uh, you know, I I just don't know, man. It's a fucking mess in Sacramento, and I want no parts of it. And yet the books have the audacity to favor them over the Mavericks. I mean, I don't care what anyone says. The Mavericks are still a good team with or without Luca. They've won 6 of their last 9 games against the Kings, and you're giving me points? I mean, come on, man. I'm gonna take the Mavericks out right here. I mean, it's fucking stupid. The underdog have won the Kings' last 6 games, by the way. The Kings have lost their last 5 games as own favorites. I mean, I could go on for days about why the Mavericks are the right play. Does that mean it's going to work out? I don't know. Sometimes they don't, but every reason in the world is on our side on backing the Mavericks here. Not with the points, just to win this game outright. So the book can keep the points on this one. I'm taking the plus 205. I think this line is absolutely ridiculous. Um, all the shit going on in Sacramento right now, man, makes zero sense to me. Why we are getting this many points? The line opened up at a 3.5. We're now getting 6.5. So what am I missing, man? Who else is out on the Mavericks that I don't know about? Like who else? Who else is out on the Mavericks that I don't know about? Because this line is just ridiculous. I mean, yeah, bro, I'm all over it, bro. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care. By the way, give me give me PJ Washington's ugly ass tonight too. I think he has a big ass game. Um Let me get his points and rebounds. Where's points and rebounds at, PJ Washington? I think you're going to step up tonight, big dog. I know you are, actually. Where's your 20 plus at, big bro? Oh, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. All right, that's more like it. Give me PJ Washington 23 plus points and rebounds. Um yeah, I like PJ Washington big tonight. And I like the Mavs money line, man. Matter of fact, look for a PJ Washington fucking double double. That bitch is at a plus 240. Give me a PJ Washington double double. All right, we move on. You guys know what time it is. We're going to talk about that foosball. All right, so we got the NFL, man. We got the Lions taking on the 49ers. I did a write up on this game, man. You guys can find it at theoutletSV.com, where you guys can find articles and predictions, player props every day in all sports. I do articles 7 days a week. You guys can check the website for any updates that we have about our team or about anything that you're looking for about the Outlet Sports Ventures, including the link to get into our Discord, the links to join our VIPs, the links to the YouTube. Everything is on the website, including our featured articles and a 50% off to the AI Jackson, which I use on the show a lot. I'll use it here for the NFL game tonight for you guys as well. And I mean, it's just one of the best researching tools that you guys could possibly use as a sports better, and that's without a doubt. I mean, it's really helped me a lot, honestly, when it comes to just time alone. And that is something that we all do not have enough of. It's time. All right, so all right, Lions, right? Yeah, Lions. All right. Lions playing the 49ers, man. Y'all can't tell me this game don't look fishy as fuck. So we're laying 4 points with the Lions here. We are in San Fran here, getting 4 points. We got a total of 50.5. Knowing that this game means absolutely dog shit for the Lions, you ask yourself, do they care? Do they show up? Do they play? What do we expect from the Lions tonight? And I mean this with all sincerity. I don't know. The line opened up at a 3.5. It's now moved to a 4 in favor of the Lions. So the money's going where I thought it would, is onto the Lions. Public is going to bet the Lions today. Because let's just be real. 49ers have not been looking good. The 49ers also have nothing to play for, and I get it. Their bounce from the playoffs, like their playoff is done. Okay. Lions are not only just 13-2, they are 10-5 against the spread. They I guess Lions could be playing for, actually, did they get the top seed in the NFC? Or are they playing for the top seed in the NFC right now? Let me see here. Oh no, they are. I mean, they do need to keep winning. They do need to keep winning to have a shot at the top seed in the NFC. All right, so I apologize for that. I was wrong. Um, Lions actually do have a little something to play for. They want the top seed in the NFC, and they do need a win. Um, and I mean, I guess you could say a little bit of revenge here. I mean, didn't the Lions lose to the 49ers in the playoffs, right? In a game they honestly probably should have won, if I'm correct. So, yeah, man. I don't know why I was thinking the Lions didn't have too much to play for. There is a little bit for them to play for here. I mean, they did get beat in really kind of an unfair game in the playoffs, to be fair. 49ers kind of took that game from them, and Lions could have won that game. Like, let's just be real about the situation there. So there is a bit of a revenge there, and for sure, uh, they definitely do have the top seed in the NFC to play for here. So I do apologize about that. Lions do have something to play for here. I was going to back the Lions regardless, y'all. I really was. Even if they didn't, I was going to back them. Um, there's probably a million reasons why we should back the Lions here. Lions, they won their last 7 road games. It doesn't matter. You put this team on the road. You put this team at home. It just does not matter. They have the capability of absolutely blowing the doors off of anybody they play. Uh, I'm not quite sure why we're getting a line like this. It looks very, very reasonable. Um, I mean, this line looks extremely reasonable. The Lions have covered the spread in 12 of their last 13 road games against NFC opponents. I mean, the 49ers have not covered the spread in their last 6 games at home against teams that held a winning record. I mean, Jesus Christ, bro. Um, eh, I mean, it's Lions all day for me, man. Uh, there is nothing pulling me off the Lions here. Nothing at all. There is not a single thing pulling me off the Lions here. And yeah, sometimes the line does get in the way for me. You guys know that. Sometimes I really take too much context into these lines. Like the 3.5 that this line opened at, we have barely any movement on the line at all. It only moves to a 4, where I can almost guarantee you that there's probably a 90-10 handle on the bets placed today on the Lions. I can almost guarantee you that. But yet the line is still moves. And is that concerning? Fucking right. But at the end of the day, we have watched the Lions all year long. We have watched the 49ers all year long. And without a doubt, without any hesitation, I can honestly say that the Lions should come in here and absolutely blow the brakes off the 49ers tonight. The Lions, they won 12 of their last 13 games. I mean, there is just so much here. Lions have covered the spread in each of the last 4 games against the 49ers as well. The Lions have covered the spread in their last 4 games against the 49ers as well. Um, let's look up some head-to-head trends here. One guy I know that has been playing extremely well for the Lions is St. Brown. I like St. Brown a lot. He is super good. Laporta, he's been playing really well. Gibbs, you ain't gonna find no value with Gibbs here at all, but just throwing him out there. I do like St. Brown to score a touchdown tonight. He's even money at plus 100. I do like that a lot. I do want to go and so that's my touchdown prop for you guys tonight is St. Brown. I do want to see what the bot says real quick because this bot's fucking touchdown scores have been immaculate. This pussy likes Brock Purdy. This pussy likes Brock Purdy for an anytime touchdown tonight at plus 400. Jesus Christ, bro. All right, fuck it. I mean, I laugh every time. Every time I see this Jackson's touchdown scores, I laugh. But next thing I know, the motherfucker's in the end zone. So Brock Purdy anytime touchdown. All right, fuck it, let's ride. Brock Wright as well. Fuck Brock Wright. I don't y'all tell me. I don't fucking know who Brock Wright is. But likes Brock Wright also tonight for an anytime touchdown. So Brock Purdy and Brock Wright. Let's see what the props are. That's just touchdowns. Now let's look at some player props here. A lot of unders. All Isaac Girondin. I can't even pronounce Giordino. I don't know what the fuck his name is. I don't know who that is. His rushing attempts, Isaac Juriando. I can't pronounce his name. I know I heard his name before. I definitely heard his name before. I just can't pronounce it. But it likes his under everything tonight. So let's go look at overs. Jared Goff, passing interceptions over. Uh, it likes his passing interceptions over one tonight. They're actually expecting Jared Goff to get close to almost two interceptions tonight. Even though this line is he's only thrown apparently two interceptions in two of his last 10 games, I guess, because it's saying the over count has hit twice, the under has hit eight. It does like George Kittle longest receiving yards over the 23 and a half tonight, his longest receiving yard over 23 and a half, and it like Jake Bates extra points made over 2.5, but that line is at a minus 170. So the bot doesn't really have anything good tonight. I would say maybe that Brock Purdy touchdown, but and that's only because the bot has been super good with touchdown scores. um AJ Jacobs says, I heard earlier Gibbs was sitting out. Other injuries for Detroit bother you at all? I mean, they could. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I mean, that would explain the line, Jacob, AJ. That would definitely explain the line. Let's see what we got, man. Because what I'm looking at right now, I don't see anything about it, but I'm also not on an injury list right now. All right, let's see. See what we got, big dog. All right, so wow. So Gibbs is not on the injury list. Um, so I'm on the Lions homepage here. Detroit Lions. David Montgomery got a knee on DNP. Game status, he's out, obviously. Khalif Raymond out. I mean, that's it, man. Uh I mean, I'm not reading you all the 49ers, all right? 49ers, dude, their list is ridiculous. Um Poor Nick Bosa. I wanted to see more of Bosa this year. But yeah, so no, Gibbs is not on the injury list, brother. I do not see him. I mean, I don't know, man. The line, I will say this, AJ. The line is skeptical, bro. It is. And I'm a big line guy. Like, I really do take a lot of context into reading lines. So this line is pretty it does raise suspicion. I'll say that. But I got to tell you, man, we have seen it all year with this Lions team. I think we just go with what we know here. We don't try to make any let's just not think too much into it, man. The Lions could come in here and win this game by 30 points, and it would not surprise any of us. So I think we just go with what we know here, AJ, and just ride with it, man. Um, you know, eh, I just think it's going to be that simple, man. Honestly. All right, guys, that's all I got for y'all. So obviously, I gave you guys my VIP play, so that's going to be my best bet of the day. We are going to rock with Kobe White tonight. I believe the game already started. Hopefully, you guys got that bet in. Kobe White over the 20 plus points or wherever you guys called him at. We called him at 18, but if you called him at the 20, I still think it's okay. Um, and yeah, man, hopefully you guys wrote down some of the stuff we had. If you guys want to join VIP, you guys would have got everything already. My plays have been out. $10, man, for a month. You can't beat it, man. Hopefully you guys will hopefully you guys will take advantage, man. $10 for a month. If you guys don't like the VIP, just let me know at the end of your month and I will be happy to send your money back. without a problem. So yeah, if you guys are interested, you can use the QR code or just hit me up in the DM and I'll get you guys started. Other than that, you guys already know where to find me, man. We do Plug Talk 7 days a week. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go subscribe. It's where you guys can find Plug Talk every day, as also with my dog of the day. And I'm also trying to get a couple more content creators to start adding to the channel as well. I am going to be having more writers join the website as well. So you guys will be getting a lot more articles on the website also. So if you guys enjoy the articles that I do, I'm trying to put a team together of writers that will actually give you guys like 7 or 8 articles a day instead of just one, two, or three. So that's my plan here in the next couple weeks. So yeah, man, appreciate everyone that tunes in every day, everyone that supports me, man. Appreciate all you guys. Hope you guys have a winning night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Plug Talk, man. Good luck with all.